Hey, hello everybody, and welcome back for a small video talking about the Steam Summer Sale. As always, I am the co-host, Gage, with Nikki not being here right now. Unfortunately, I was feeling a little under the weather, still do. We're a little behind in our episodes. Our big E3, pretty much double content episode, should be up soon. Still kind of working on it. We had one of our buddies, kind of special guest for the Nintendo part. Anyways, keep an eye out for that. But today I'm just going to be covering the Steam Summer Sale, something that they do from the 19th through the 30th, and I'll be covering it every day with a small video talking about the games that, out of the big 9, they have 9 on the front page, and I'll be talking about the ones that intrigue me, and the ones that I know that, Nikki has brought up to me, and I'll try to be talking to him and work on that for, tomorrow's episode and so on and so forth through the end of the sale. Now, obviously, these aren't the only games on sale during the summer sale. Numerous other games are on sale, along with flash sales that reset every 8 hours. Not going to cover the flash sales because by the time most people will hear this, those will be gone. That being said, we'll be covering a whole bunch of stuff on our Facebook page, so definitely go check it out. It is facebook.com slash the THEE GEN GEN the number 1. And that will bring you to our Facebook page where we will be talking about everything. As in, for example, earlier we brought in Gone Home and Hotline Miami, which are both on sale at great prices. And those are games that we have mentioned earlier in our episodes. But anyways, I'm going to just jump right in here with the games. DayZ is on sale, along with The Witcher 2 Enhanced Edition. Sins of Solar Empire Rebellion, Democracy 3, Far Cry 3, Divinity, Original Sin, XCOM Enemy Unknown, Don't Starve, and Dead Rising 3, with DayZ being $25.49, 15% off, The Witcher 2, Enhanced Edition being 80% off, $3.99, Sins of Solar Empire Rebellion, 80% off, $7.99, Democracy 3, 66% off, $8.49, Far Cry 3, 75% off, $7.49, Divinity, Original Sin, 20% off, $31.99, XCOM Enemy Unknown, 75% off, $7.49, Don't Starve, 75% off, $3.74, Dead Rising 3, pre-purchasing it, 25% off, $37.49. So let's get into the games I'm interested in. DayZ, I'm not a huge fan of zombie games, as you've probably heard in our previous episodes. I don't think the sale's that great, 15% off for $25.49, especially since the game's not all the way out yet. It's still in early access, kind of beta testing it. Don't think that's definitely not worth something I'd check out. Maybe you would. I don't know. It started off as a mod, now it's its own game, but I'd definitely wait because the price will come down eventually. Sins of Solar Empire Rebellion, I've never even heard of the series. It's 80% off, which is a lot, probably the cheapest you'll get the game for a little while, for $7.99. It looks like it's according to the tags, strategy, RTS, space, sci-fi, blah blah blah. $7.99 if you're into that kind of stuff. Maybe check it out. It's still too high for me to ever buy it, just because I haven't checked out the series, don't know anything about it, and usually it has to be $5 or less for me to buy it. Democracy 3, 66% off, $8.49. It's a series I have not yet to get into. It always intrigued me. It's kind of like a sim game, I guess, to become the president or prime minister or whatever. Seems cool. Still a little pricey for me that I'd pick up. Divinity Original Sin. Haven't played anything. It's, I guess, an action RPG. I guess it's still in early access. It looks like it'd be fun. That being said, it's only 20% off, $31.99. Still way too much than I would pay. XCOM Enemy Unknown. Haven't gotten to the series. It's a strategy game. I own it for the PS3 in the sense where it was offered as PlayStation Plus for a while, and I still haven't played it, but I've heard a lot of people say good things about it. 75% off is pretty good, $7.49. If you're into those kind of games, check it out. If not, I won't be picking it up just because it's still way more expensive than what I would pick something up. But let's get into the games that I'm really interested in. Starting with The Witcher 2. Enhanced Edition. I have yet to play the series. It looks really good, being an RPG fantasy kind of world, And I'm pretty sure The Witcher is made by the same company that owns GOG.com. I'm not positive. CD Projekt Red. I'm almost positive it is. That being said, I respect GOG a lot. They have a lot of good old games, which GOG stands for, and they like to keep all their products DRM. Now, obviously, this is through Steam, so I'm pretty positive it won't be DRM free, but you can buy it from the site. I doubt it's on sale. I don't know, but that being said, we're just trying about Steam. 80% off, $3.99 for the pretty much deluxe edition. That is a great price. I mean, that is something I would pick up, and I most likely will be picking up because I want to get into the series. And with the third one around the bend, it is something that intrigues me, and I will be checking it out. Now, as I mentioned, these sales are all today and tomorrow. They won't be on the main page tomorrow, I'm pretty positive, but they are available from 48 hours, so 41 hours left to go from recording this. But yeah, so $3.99, $4 for this game, even if you don't think you'd like it, or I phrased that wrong. $4 if you think you're even intrigued just a little bit. It's the cost of like a decent fast food cheeseburger. We ain't talking like a McDonald's cheapo, but like a decent burger from like a fast food joint. And that, for a long ass game, I think it'd definitely be worth it. You can get the Witcher Trilogy Pack. Comes with The Witcher, the first one Director's Cut, The Witcher 2 Director's Cut Enhanced Edition, and The Witcher 3, which won't be out for a little bit, and by a little bit I mean like 2015, I'm pretty sure. February 24th, 2015, so it still has a little bit to go. That being said, that game itself is 10% off, so that's pretty great for a game. The whole trilogy itself, $70, not bad. I mean, the bulk of the payment is coming from The Witcher Wild Hunt. I would suggest, and what I'm probably going to do, is The Witcher, the first one, Director's Cut, and the second one, Director's Cut, both together is $6. $1.99 for the first one, $3.99 for the second one, $6. I'm probably going to be picking it up because the series always intrigues me, and I think it'd be definitely, a lot of fun. Let's move on to Far Cry 3. 75% off, $7.49. Now, usually I don't give a game a shot if it's more than $5 on sale. That being said, this is a AAA title, open world FPS action according to the Steam tags. I have yet to play any games in this series, but I've heard Nicky say that he appreciates the games. I talked about Blood Dragon once, and he said, "Oh, that's a good game." And now I know that's a DLC. I don't exactly know how that works in with Far Cry 3. I know it's an expansion, but I think you can play it without the original. I don't know, to be honest. That being said, for the deluxe edition of Far Cry 3, $10, 75% off. That's pretty good for a game that has only been out for about a year and a half. Or you can get it without the deluxe edition, $7.50. I like the way it looks because I'm not into the FPSs where it's just a bunch of dark greens and grays and it's a war setting. This looks like a very colorful game. You can get the whole franchise pack with Far Cry 2, Fortunes Edition, Far Cry 3, Far Cry 3 Deluxe, Bundle DLC, and Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon, all for about $15, 63% off. That's a pretty solid deal. I probably won't be getting that because it's a little too much, but I will almost definitely be getting Far Cry 3, even just in itself. Maybe I'll spend the extra couple bucks for the deluxe edition, but I think that is a pretty solid deal there. Dead Rising 3, I haven't played any of the games in the series. I know Nicky has, and I've heard him speak good of it. I mean, obviously, there's probably some problems with the game, but I haven't heard him say a bunch of bad stuff from it. Made by Capcom, who's been having a little troubles lately. Hopefully this game kind of helps him out a little. That being said, for a game that doesn't even come out for September 5th, already being 25% off, being $37.49, that's pretty solid. If you played the games previously and you were going to get this pretty much no matter what, this is the time to buy it. For 25% off, that is a great deal for a game that, like I said, not even out yet. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to be picking it up. We've talked about how I feel about zombies in the past. But if you're into that kind of thing, that is a pretty solid price. It's a bit wary because the game's not out yet, so you don't know if it'll be good or not. And I'm not a huge advocate of pre-purchasing and pre-ordering games and such, but if you're going to pick it up either way and you think it looks cool, definitely this would be the time. Last but not least, the game that I like most out of all the games we've talked about today, Don't Starve. It's a survival crafting kind of game, permadeath, so that's kind of rough. But it's a lot of fun. It's very, some people say very Tim Burton-esque in the art because it's the dark and kind of creepy look to it. It even has an expansion out. I have yet to play the expansion, but both this and the expansion are on sale. Don't Starve by itself, $3.74, pretty great price for this game. It's a lot of fun. The DLC for it is on sale, not as much. It's 20% off, $3.99. So it's more expensive than the game. That being said, it's a relatively new DLC, so it's not that bad. If you want to get this game along with the DLC, $7.59, 60% off. That's pretty solid. Or if you and a pal want to play, and you get the game and the DLC 2-pack, 60% off, $11.39. That's an even better deal. If anything, if you and a pal want to play, that would be the one to get. The soundtrack's also on sale, 75% off, $125, $124, and it's definitely a pretty fun soundtrack. But yeah, it's kind of, obviously people do a lot of comparison to Minecraft, but there's crafting and survival, and that's pretty much all the similarities is crafting and survival. I haven't played it. There's been a lot of updates recently, and I have not played them. That being said, when I played it when it was still in alpha, it was so much fun. I still love it. It's creepy as crap. I don't know why all of a sudden I censor myself, but it's creepy as shit. Some scary stuff. But not like, oh, my shaking scary. But it's just kind of creepy and it's fun, and you definitely can lose a lot of hours playing it. And for such a low price, it is a no-brainer to pick it up. That's super cheap. Even if you're even the slightest teeny tiny bit into it, I'd say definitely, oh, there's my dog barking. But anyways, I'd say definitely go check that out. And it is something that I think everyone should check out. I'm just reiterating. Anyways, I'm going to let you go. Those are the deals for the day. We will be covering the small sales on our Facebook, and every day during the sale I'll be making a small video telling about the sales. Anyways, everyone have a good night. Check out the sales. Happy hunting. Bye-bye.